Hello, 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 co-workers. I know I hadn't been on in a minute, but if y'all saw my last short, my YouTube channel is kind of evolving. I'm just trying to figure out what do I want to do, how I want to do it. I still want to incorporate some nursing assistant stuff because I have been in this field a long, long time, and I feel like I got a lot to let you guys know, a lot that I can enlighten you guys on. As you see, I'm in my car. I'm actually in a carpool line to pick up my daughter. But anyway, some just randomly came in my head, and I wanted to share with you guys. But like I said, my channel is kind of gonna be evolving into something more. Still gonna be doing the nursing assistant, but it will be an expansion of more content, different content. Excuse my hand. I'm gonna go home and do my hand. But anyway, while I was in the carpool line, I just randomly thought of something that came in my mind that happened to me on my 3 jobs ago. But anyway, I was working for this company, not gonna mention the name, and I had a family member on hospice. I would say I was working for a hospice agency. And this particular family member was actually on they service. I recommended him to they service. So they making money because of my recommendation. Long story short, he passed. He ended up passing. And I called HR just to see was I eligible for bereavement, family bereavement. And I was eligible for that. But she was only going to give me 1 day. She asked me how many days. Well, she asked me when was the service was. I told her. And so she was only going to give me that 1 day. And so I'm expecting 3 days. Everywhere I ever worked at, they always gave 3 days bereavement if you were eligible for bereavement. So I asked her, I said, so I only get 1 day? And her reply was, how many do you need? Is he out of town, or do they live here in Mobile? Of course they live here in Mobile because he was on their service, and we didn't go out of town to visit patients. So of course already he was in Mobile, and she knew that. So I told her no, he was right here in Mobile. So she asked, was they giving having the service out of town? And my reply was no, it's right here. So in saying that, I'm like, so she said, well, how many days you gonna need? I replied, I want however many days the policy say. I said, how many days does the policy say? I say, usually you get 3 days for bereavement. And I say, and if I'm entitled to that, and that's what the policy state, then that's what, that's what I want. I don't know whether she was thinking, well, you just need to go to the funeral, have that one day and be it. But bereavement, you also need time to heal, to grieve. Who would be in the mood to go to work? You off one day, go to the funeral, go right back to work. You need time. That's why they gave you 3 days. They know most people is not going to have a service for 3 days. Most people at the most will have 2 services, the wake and the funeral. Nowadays, a lot of people rule out the wake. They may do a viewing or something like that, but now a lot of people don't do 2 services, which we didn't do. We only did 1. But you need those days to be in mourning, be in bereavement. I mean, your mind is not right. You have to get yourself together after a major death in your family. And I just felt disrespect. If y'all looked at my previous videos, y'all would see what kind of experience I had as being a nursing assistant. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been a nursing assistant for over 35 years. And I tell you this, time have changed. It have gotten so much better. The treatment have gotten so much better. Because when I first started, it was just blatant. It just was out there. Now they kind of maneuver it and try to play in your face. Bereavement, for that example. I don't think if I had been a nurse or somebody else, I don't think that question ever would have came up as to try to give me only 1 day for a bereavement. I think she would have automatically took me off schedule for 3 days. No question asked. But since I was a nursing assistant, she tried to play in my face. No. No. I need whatever your policy state, those the days that I need. It doesn't matter if the service is done in the town that I live in. I mean, what do that have to do with it? It's called bereavement. And that's what I needed. Y'all, oops, I'm cranking up my car. We finna get ready to move. The line moving up. But, I mean, that kind of stuff, that kind of stuff. And what she did, she said, well, I'll check and see what the policy state, and I'll call you back. So she did call me back. She called me back, and she says the policy state 3 days. She knew that before. She didn't have to check. This lady been with this company for a while, and she have had employees that had death in their family. So she already knew what the policy was. She already knew that. But she didn't know I don't know whether she knew I knew it, or if I knew it but was intimidated by her and was going to accept whatever she told me. But that's just not my personality. I'm not going to just accept what you tell me unless I think is right. I didn't know any better. So anyway, you guys, I just came on here just to give y'all that little tidbit. I don't know why it came to my mind or what have you, but yeah, I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But anyway, my channel is going to evolve. Because one thing, I'm not going to work as much as I used to. I'm not doing this full time. This CNA full time. I'm tired. So it's going to be more about my lifestyle, what I'm doing when I'm not working as much, traveling, and also some CNA. Now, if y'all have a specific question or anything like that, I will be more than happy to address that on CNA, because like I said, I will be hitting stuff here and there, but it will not be as much. So I hope you guys stick around. I'm coming back. I'm trying to grow my channel. I think I got about 500 and some subscribers. I'm trying to get it up to 1,000. So I know I got to be more consistent and bring y'all more content. I hope y'all stick with me. And like I said, if y'all have anything particular that you would like me to address or talk about or anything, just leave it in the comment section, and I promise you I will try to answer it or talk about it or whatever. So anyway, you guys, I will check y'all later. Next time, see you later, co-workers. Bye.